Welcome to the video, guys. Today I'm going to show you the best controller settings for Call of Duty Modern Warfare to get maximum aim tracking, aim assist, responsiveness. Now, I've looked at tons of videos, tried all of their settings, looked up what the pros are using. Some people use different stuff. I've tried those. I've made a mix of kind of all of it, and this is going to help you guys out. I hope so. I spent a lot of time on this, done a lot of research, and this is what I believe to be the absolute best. Now, these settings I'm setting in Warzone, they're going to go over to every Call of Duty game in the launcher, though. So once you go to settings, you're going to go to controller, you're going to go to vibration, you're going to turn controller vibration off, you're going to go to dead zone inputs. Now, this is undoubtedly one of the most important settings, right? So to start out with, it's at 15. You don't want to keep it at 15. You want to set that to 2. Set left stick min to 2, right stick min to 2, left stick max to 70, right? So set that to 70. Left stick min and right stick min. You're going to be aim tracking much more. You're going to have a lot more aim assist that way because you don't have that huge dead zone. So as soon as that stick gets touched at all, you're going to have that aim assist ready. Now, left stick max, you're going to turn that to 70. What that's going to do is when you go to 70% on that left stick, you're going to start your tactical sprint. Instead of having to push it all the way up, that's going to be way more responsive. It's going to feel better. Set that to 70. Right stick max, you're going to have it 100. That's going to give you more control. Left trigger and right trigger, you're going to leave at 13. So leave that at 13. Now, that's the majority of in fact, all of what we have in the controller settings. Go to aiming, right? We have horizontal stick sensitivity and vertical stick sensitivity. I recommend 6 is a good baseline. Stick with 6. If you're playing and you're like, oh, I can't control that, that's way too sensitive, turn it down. I suggest you stick a little bit around there, though. Don't go too low. If you want it more sensitive, you could go up to maybe 7 or 8 and try that out, see how that works for you. And the sensitivity multipliers, I don't mess with those. Those are good where they're at, right? Tactical, same. Aim response curve, that's extremely important. Mixed with the dead zone settings that I showed you, turning that to dynamic and having that all the way up. The pros say they hate playing against it. They don't like playing against it. Everybody's shots are super accurate and their tracking is way better. So put that to dynamic. Aim response curve slope 100, ADS 1 and 1. That's not going to change. That's not going to change. Target aim assist, make sure you have that on. Aim assist type. Now you can mess around with these. Most people are using default. I would stick with default. Aim down sight aim assist, make sure that's turned on. Third person ADS correction type, make sure that's on assist. Motion sensor behavior off, and that off as well. And that sums up the aiming tab. Now go into gameplay. You're going to want to have automatic tactical sprint on, right? And that's going to be faster sprint outs and side cancels. So you want to make sure that's turned on. Slide maintain sprint. You're going to want that off because that can cause dead slide and auto mantle. You don't want that. Auto move forward off. Tactical sprint behavior. You're going to want single tap run. That's the fastest one there. Grounded mantle, you're going to want to have off. Now, you can mess around and turn it on, and you might, get some really fast mantles, but ultimately it could end up causing, accidentally mantling on everything, and that's just going to piss you off. That's not going to help anybody, so I recommend to turn that off. Turn it on if they're feeling like you want to try that out, but leave that off in my opinion. Parachute behavior, turn that to off. That way you can deploy your own parachute. Sprinting, door bash on, ledge climb, mantle, gas mask, manual, aim down sight, hold, change zoom, sprint, tactical focus, equipment behavior, hold, weapon mount, exit medium, tactical stance activation, ADS and button, tactical stance behavior, toggle, interactive load behavior there. Armor plate behavior, switch that to apply all. That way you don't have to apply it every single time you hit it and you put all your armor in. That's the one that I like to use. Let's see. C4 detonation. That's another one. Set that to grouped. You can deploy multiple C4 and then detonate them at the same time. If you deploy one and double press X, then you can ignite one. This one right here, turn that to paired. Now what that's going to do is if you have two pistols, you can just push the right trigger and it fires both of them. That's a really important one as well. And I think that pretty much sums it up as far as the gameplay tab. That's about all I have for that. I do have a few things in the interface tab, which is also going to help a little bit. I don't want to get too much into graphic settings. I want this to be a comprehensive guide for anybody playing Call of Duty. So let's go into minimap shape. Set that to square. It'll give you the most information. Minimap rotation set to on. Crosshairs on. Hit marker visuals on. Player names, I think leave that on. In-game text chat, there we go, stamina bar. Gameplay, all this is pretty much going to stay standard. What we do have to change is in color customization also. Change your HUD color palette to custom and set these all to the brightest possible colors. It can be subjective to you on what you're seeing, but set these all to the brightest possible colors. And that's just going to help you with visibility there. Color filter, filter to, color filter target to both. Set those to 100. That's going to make everything a little bit more vibrant for you, right? So go ahead and stick with those settings. And that about sums it up for controller. That is the ideal settings. If you guys want to see more settings, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I will be making some more as far as what the graphics settings should be, a little bit more on G-Sync and V-Sync, etc. How to squeeze the most performance out of your rig, what drivers to use, etc. Anyways, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, maybe check out some of my other content. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and this helps you out.